Hello and welcome to your yoga for climbers. So in climbing we need to use and utilize a lot. We need to be explosive, we need to be flexible, we need to be strong, we need a little bit of everything. So if we are only strength training, if we are only doing yoga, if we are only doing these things, we're not really looking after everything. So we want to be strong, we want to be flexible. So this is a lovely flow that involves a little bit of calisthenics, so that is our strength. Involves a little bit of explosiveness, but we also work on our mobility and our flexibility at the same time. So this set is for you if you're a climber and you feel like you could do with a little bit of assistance on those climbs in terms of explosiveness, flexibility, all of that good stuff. So let's start just by zoning in and reconnecting. So close your eyes over a little bit here. Take a big inhale and a long, slow exhale. And we'll do that one more time. Big inhale. Long exhale. And gently open your eyes and find yourself in a comfortable position that allows you to move into the squishy parts of your inner thighs here. You're just pushing away with one hand and you're leaning in with the elbow on the other side. And this is a really nice way to mobilize, but it's also a nice signal to the brain to relax and to calm down. And you might feel like, oh, that's a bit counterintuitive if we're going to be doing some strong things today. And in fact, it's not. So if you picture yourself climbing, and when you're really in the zone, are you calm or are you full of cortisol and just out of control, completely out of control? Those days are usually not your best climbing days. Your best climbing days are when you meet that tough thing with ease and with calm. And it's like everything in life. When you're in a tough situation, a confrontation, if you meet that with ease and softness and you don't bite back, it works out better for you. So take this into your climbing and potentially into your life as well. Okay, so let's meet on all fours here. So come on over, meet on all fours. And again, we want to ease everything in. So be kind to yourself. Take a moment to see where's calling. Now I've been climbing and training a little bit, and I really do feel it a little bit in my back and my legs, my shoulders. And that's where's calling to me right now. So know and listen to your body and find where's calling to you. Maybe send your knees back here, open up a little bit, easy. If you've got any tightness from your climbing, this might be a little bit too much for you in your lower back right now, so bring it down, easy. Find where works for you. Draw your shoulders down your back, open up, big inhale. And then on your knees, gently with your hips, send them back, tuck your toes, big inhale, lift your hips high, finding your down dog. And play around a little bit here, sending your hips side to side, again, finding what needs a little bit of mobilizing right now, keeping your knees soft. And then find a more centered, still place here. Soften your knees, allow your chest to come in a little bit closer to your thighs here, and still easy, still movable in your body. And we'll take a crawl, shift and crawl all the way up your mat here, shift and crawl, or if you don't have a mat, just up to the top of your space, wherever you are. Forward fold, soft knees here. Big inhale, lift high. Exhale, find a chair. Big inhale. Exhale, easy chair. Big inhale. Exhale, crawl on down yourself, lean right, shift your left leg back, opening up in your hips here, low lunge. And then soften that back knee down here, easy. You might want to crawl back a little bit here, open up. Maybe even tip over to the side here if it feels nice to gently put a little bit of pressure, supporting that knee, just opening up your hips a wee scooch more. And then frame that front foot again and crawl your hands back into a runner's lunge here. Maybe a twist feels good here. Don't force yourself down. We don't want to force anything into our hamstrings, into our knees. Ease in and out of the movements. In and out. And then crawling on forward, move and continue with that momentum into a warrior three here. Easy. And then soften your knees down. You can pop your toe down for support, or you can keep that where it is and find that stability, find your stabilizers. Bring your knee in for a hug. Exhale, send it back. Standing knee has a soft bend in the knee here. Big inhale, soft through both knees, up again. Try to go with one leg if you can. Open up here, knee comes in for a hug. Exhale, bring it back. Go for one more here. Big inhale. Where you can, coming up with that one leg. Big inhale. Exhale, allow that foot to come down. Big inhale, reach high. Exhale, easy chair. Big inhale. Easy chair. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, come on down. This time leaning left, send that right foot back and find, and if you're feeling a little bit unstable, popping that foot back, just re-establish your base there and find that nice low lunge. And then ease that back knee down. Maybe take a crawl back and explore again here, maybe tipping over and opening up in the hips, gently supporting with that hand on the same side. Easing those hips open a little bit here. And then sending everything back, sending your hips back, crawl your hands back a little bit. And high might feel good enough for you in your hamstrings today, or a little bit lower, or maybe even a twist here might feel good as well. And then when you're ready, keeping that back toe tucked, let's move on forward and keeping the momentum, allow that back foot to keep on moving and then pop up into a warrior three here. Your standing leg, we want that knee to be soft, so make sure it's not locked out. Give it a nice gentle bend and then everything softens before we come up. Hug that opposite knee in, big inhale. Exhale, find your warrior three, soft knee in that standing leg. Good, and for this, the following two here, try your best to keep that opposite foot off the ground as we soften through the knees. Big inhale to hug in. But if not, gentle support, allow the toe just to touch the ground as you come up, and over time that will improve. Easy warrior three. One more time here, soften through your knees. Big inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, ease on off in that foot and just take a moment here to find a good base. Take a big inhale. Exhale, find your chair. Big inhale. Exhale, easy. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, this time lean right, send your left foot back. Find your high lunge here. Big inhale, whoosh. Exhale, sink on in. Big inhale to whoosh. Exhale to sink on in. So we are improving flexibility, we're improving strength here. Big inhale. Exhale, sink on into the tough thing with ease. That's it. Big inhale, this time whoosh back. And with your exhale, just bring your whole self forward and inhale that knee high. Soften that knee down, soften that leg down, and find a good foundation again. Big inhale. Exhale, find your chair. Big inhale. Exhale, easy chair. One more time here, big inhale. Easy, settle down. And with this next inhale, we're going to follow that by leaning left, sending that right foot back. Find your high lunge. Once you are happy with your foundation here, big inhale to whoosh back. And then exhale to sink into your lunge. Big inhale to rise and whoosh. Exhale, easy. One more time, big whoosh. Exhale, sink on in, find that strength. We'll take that big inhale here, and then we'll bring our whole self forward with that little bit of a push. Big inhale to hug your knee in here, and then send it down, and we're going to start to move about from our center here. So this is what we call a Tai Chi walk, and it's moving from your center. So you want to move from here rather than up here. And again, this is something that we take in to our climbing rather than muscling it up. It's good to have a whole body connection, and that's where this is really, really important, is being intuitive with your whole body and moving from your center every time. And then when you're ready, find a still place at the opposite end of your mat here. We'll take a big inhale. Exhale, easy knees, come on down. We'll crawl forward into a plank position here, and we'll just hold this for a second. So spread your fingers nice and wide, soft knees down here, holding your plank. And any time that you need to, just ease those shins down, take a breather, do what you need to do. And we'll do a few side planks here, alternating. So rock left, roll right, big open up. And then with your exhale, come through center here, big open up. Exhale, come through center, come down onto your tummy here, and we'll push back up, big inhale. Lift into your down dog. Tucking your chin, roll on out into that plank pose again. And we'll take a little rock from side to side, rock left, roll right, open. Exhale through center, up, open. Exhale through center, come on down into your push. Big inhale back into down dog. Let's go one more time there. Tuck your chin, roll on out into plank, easy soft knees. Rocking a little bit side to side, we'll rock left, roll right, open up. Exhale through center, lift your hips, open, roll through the other side. And then exhale, come through center, belly down, back up, back into your down dog. Ease on in. And play about with easing one heel down here, and then easing the other heel down. Soft knees. Ease, ease, ease. Always easy. And then with your inhale, lift your right foot back, lift it high. Open up in your hips here. And with your exhale, we're going to drive that knee all the way through to the front of your mat there and ease on off. If you've ever been to yoga before, sometimes there's a little bit of a tradition of yoga teachers coming and grabbing your legs and making everything horizontal to the mat. It's not the best way to go about things. You don't ever want anyone putting you into a position that's uncomfortable. So if you feel any tension in your knee here, move your foot about until you don't find tension in the knee. So what we want to avoid is having any force going through the knee in this position here. And it can even help just by leaning more over to the side, maybe sitting on your buttocks a little bit more. And maybe high feels good for you up here, or you might want to take a crawl forward and bring that down a little bit, get a bit more of a stretch in here. Nice and easy. And then when you're ready, let's ease ourselves out of that again, using your hands to push down onto the ground, and tucking that back left toe allows us to free up that right leg back into a down dog here. And again, soft knees, exploring what feels good in terms of stretching the calves here, allowing that heel to come down towards the ground a little bit. And then when you're ready, leaning right, allowing that left foot to come up towards the sky here, big open up in your hips. Ease on off. And then with an exhale, drawing that knee in and forward, in between your hands there. Ease on down gently. So we don't want to force anything. We don't want to go anywhere that your body doesn't want it to go. Just releasing any tension, going to where is useful for you. And you might even be uneven. I'm uneven on both sides, and to be honest, everybody is. Everyone that I train is uneven on both sides in terms of their legs, their arms. It's how we're born, it's how we hold ourselves throughout the day, what we do. So it might even feel like you don't want to go nearer the ground here when you did on the other side, and that's okay. Don't force any tension and don't go to war with yourself in your yoga. We're exploring and we're doing what we can. And if you do want to bring this down a little bit, just nice and easy, one side to the other. Nothing forced, nothing too quick. Nice and methodical as you do with your climbs. And then really ease on in, soften on down. And only move your foot and your leg if there's any tension through the knee. Otherwise, does this feel good on you? Does it feel useful? Then that is good. And then when you're ready, again, pushing through your hands, tuck that back toe, allows us to lift and support and free up that leg here back into your down dog. Ease on off. Tuck your chin here, roll on out, find your plank position again, soft knees. Let's come down and up a few times. Easy up, good. Tummy to mat, coming back up and through. One more time. Back up and through. Find your down dog. And then tucking your chin here, rolling on out, find your plank and soften your knees down. Find that back bend. Maybe high feels nice, or maybe you want to go a little bit lower. You might be a little bit more open than you were when you started here. Just ease on off. Draw your shoulders down your back, open up. Keeping your knees on the ground, shift your hips back until you find yourself on all fours here. Then we'll take a big open up on the right hand side, so right hand all the way to the sky. And with your exhale, thread it on through and allow your shoulder to meet the ground. If this doesn't feel so good on the ground, a cushion could feel quite nice underneath that shoulder. And then let your hips go wherever they want to go. Don't force them over to the right. If they want to go left, it's okay. Let them go left. It's not the point of this move. The point of this is to get a good stretch in the back. If you want something a little bit deeper, you can lift your left foot and come onto the ball of your foot there. You might even want to bring it up into the side, or even take your left hand and bring it around and tuck it in to your right thigh there. That might feel like a nice space for you. That might work. If not, if you go here and it doesn't feel good, then just find yourself back in one of the previous versions. Find where works for you, not what you think you should be doing right now. And then when you're ready, we'll ease on out gently, returning in the fashion that we got there. And we'll take a big inhale to counter twist that right hand high. And with your exhale, come back down again. And then easy in the hips, let them shift from side to side before we inhale this left hand high. Exhale, thread it on through. And again, if you want a cushion, anything at all, go and place that underneath your shoulder. Work with what works and forget what doesn't. That's fine. And again, find the version that works for you. So you might want to pick up that right foot, be on the ball of the foot there, or even take that right hand up and round and tuck it in to that left hip. With your next exhale, returning yourself into that all four position, but allowing that left hand to glide on up for a return to the sky with your inhale. And exhale to bring it back on down again. And just before we sit down, just take a moment to ease off in the hips here. Easy. Maybe even walking the hands forward a little bit and taking a bit of a dolphin pose here, getting into the upper back and the shoulders and the armpits could be nice. And then when you're ready, finding yourself seated on your bum. And we'll take a little stretch here in our spine before we finish. So take a big inhale, reach your hands high. And with your exhale, allow your hands to fall down to one side, twisting around no matter where you go. Big inhale, exhale to gaze gently over that back shoulder. And your back hand is just gently supporting you on the ground here. Take another big inhale. Exhale, maybe your body wants you to twist a little bit further there. And coming on round, take a big inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, float on down towards the other side. And that back hand catches you there for support. Big inhale. Exhale to twist on round and taking a gaze over that opposite back shoulder there. Big inhale to open up. And a long exhale just to gaze on back. And then returning to center. Big inhale, hands high. And with your exhale, finding heart center, maybe hands to tummy, or maybe just on your knees might be fine. Keep your eyes closed here, gaze low. We'll take a few big deep breaths. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. One more big deep breath here. Maybe reach your hands high one more time. And with your exhale, just let them drop. Hands potentially finding heart center or tummy, anywhere that feels good on you. I hope you enjoyed that you found a little bit of strength and that you eased everything off. We mobilized, we were strong. It's a nice quick wee set just to give you everything that you need for your climbing. You can take it into your climbing, you can take it into your everyday life. So go forth, be strong, be easy, and enjoy your climbs. And you know where I am. Stay easy.